Today we're going to discuss things you don't know about the real Jurassic World. Jurassic World is the first episode in a 20-year saga that continues to explore the complicated relationship between men, women,
Raptors, it's a relationship. It's based on mutual respect.
and giant genetic engineered dinosaurs. Many films such as Working with Dinosaurs, directed by Barry Cook in 2013, also present a world only with various kinds of dinosaurs on screens. Even many documentaries hardly mention if there are any traces of human race coexisting with dinosaurs. Were the human and dinosaurs really living together in certain times during human history? The answer is yes. Today, let's show you a real Jurassic World that exists millions of years ago and restore for you an overview of a highly advanced human prehistoric civilization and how it ended abruptly. In an article published on June 23, 2009 on the website pureinsight.org, a Falun Gong practitioner whose pen name is Shan Yong described vividly what it looked like in a real historic Jurassic World when humankind cohabited with dinosaurs. According to the authors, in a real Jurassic World more than 60 million years ago, the Earth was not orbiting in its current track. It was much closer to the Sun than today's Earth. The temperature is on the high side most of the time during the year. The annual average temperature is about 45 degrees Celsius, so human inhabitants were mainly in cave or underground. The layout of the continents was totally different from what it is today. There were two major continents, northern spheres of the Earth, with giant whose height was around 3 meters, while on the southern sphere were middle-sized men and dwarf. It sounds like the words of the Lord of the Rings, but it's a bit more complicated. The sculpture on Nickel stone found in Peru depict that the dinosaur and human race lived together, and the human race was just as giant as dinosaurs. It seemed that dinosaurs were some sort of poetries or pets to the human race. Some stones depict the overall layout of the famous Nazca line, a series of ancient geographic located in the Nazareth deserts in southern Peru. They were left by giants at that time as well. They are not airplane track as ancient astronaut series figures. The plants and animals vary drastically in appearance from those today's Earth. The author describes around 60 to 70 million years ago, various kinds of dinosaurs live on the Earth, in the sky, or the ocean. Most planets had typical trees and bushes. The Earth at that time was practically parks of dinosaurs. There are also different kinds of human species in the ocean. Mermaids already exist in the ocean at that time. There were kinds of giant fish traveling in groups, climbing onto the ground, and feeding on the middle-sized men, as well as various dinosaurs. Their weapons were polished ribs of animals. The giant humans divided themselves into 13 kingdoms. The kingdom that first witnessed the sun rising every morning was called the Kingdom of Suns. At that time, there was 4 kinds of religious belief systems. The 13 nations often waged wars against one another, which rise from religious dispute. According to the Eagle stones, people at that time gave birth to children in a very unique manner. A person would stand beside inserting a utensil with a pointed end inside the body, mouth, and rears of the head. The other end of a utensil shaped like tadpoles. The woman who underwent this procedure seems to be crying out of pain. The authors remember that his reincarnation at that time was priest of the kings of the Sun Kingdom. Under the guidance of kings, the king integrated 2 continents with species of giant human. However, the Buddhist teaching entering into the Darwinian periods appears where nothing is good anymore. After 7,000 years and more immorality prevailed, we could see traces of homosexual behaviors engraved on Eagle stone. On a seemingly quiet morning in around 60 million years ago, a thundering and very unique sound echoes from the remote space, and all dinosaurs and peoples in forest looked to the direction of the source of the sound. People were astonished to see an astronaut size of a middle-sized cities striving toward the Earth. The entire Earth was vibrating. Several continents sank into the sea. Clouds and fog that rose from the massive blast and explosion covered the surface of the Earth, and the Earth entered into darkness. An ocean floor emerged from the bottom of the ocean to the ground. The earth was heating away from the sun, which caused insufficient sunlight that extinguished dinosaurs. The remaining humans entered into the next human civilization, starting everything from scratch. So we have shown today what a real Jurassic World looks like. What do you think? You may leave your comments right here.